So hello you guys and welcome back to my channel. Okay, it's time to go in with episode 13 of Fear. I don't know man, I feel like the last few episodes have been very hit or miss. The pacing has been kind of odd. I feel like the layout of the last few episodes have been strange as well, like the order that they were aired in. I love the show, I love Fear, I've never really made it a secret. But yeah, I feel like the last few episodes have just been odd. So let's go with 13 and see what that has to offer. The more extended version of this reaction will be put up on Patreon. The link to that's down below, where I do a whole bunch of other reactions. There's 2 uploads a day. There's old shows like The X-Files, Buffy, Star Trek, and then there's newer shows like American Horror Story, Doctor Who, Bridgerton, Once Upon a Time. I'm starting Gotham soon. I'm finishing up with Moon Knight. There's also movie reactions, live streams. So yeah, the link to that's down below. The link to my Twitter and my Instagram is also down below if you want to connect with me elsewhere or say hey. Let's go. This whole radiation thing has me a bit confused because I don't get how it works, how it's transferred, how it affects people. She's fucking off on a little trip.
Okay, where are you?
She's leaving you.
I'm on a supply run.
No, I don't think she can wait.
Well, you shouldn't go out on your own, Dee.
Sure, I can handle it.
Hi, hypocrite. Speaking. Hang on 1 second. What was she up to there? Was she about to leave again? How many times is she going to bail on Dwight? I have such conflicting feelings about her character. I don't know, man. I just feel like she's always in and out with him.
Don't let it touch you.
Don't let it touch you, woman.
Hi.
Okay, well, she's been out here all along with no mask on and she's fine.
You should wear that when you're on the move. Or we're gonna need to get you checked out. I don't understand.
Me neither.
Alright, let's find your kid, huh? When was the last time that you saw him?
A few months ago.
You sure it wasn't dead?
Your
If it
kid
was,
is
how
so
come they
dead,
didn't
miss.
test me?
So sorry to say it, but my god, Marco is no more.
Look, there's bad blood, okay, between us and the man in charge.
Bad blood, the
But that
man.
shouldn't keep
How
you
many Taylor
from
Swift
going.
references is he trying to
No,
shove into
especially-
one sentence? How does the radiation shit work? I just don't know. I feel like it's like the walkies. It works when it wants to and when it's convenient, and then it just is fine when it's not needed.
Some of the walkers from Strand's Moat broke off and started following me.
Holy Christ, he's leading an entire herd. The whole herd, they're all following him. Now would probably be a good time to let you guys know I blew my eardrum 3 days ago. Haven't been able to hear a goddamn thing out of this ear. So this episode is slightly muffled for me. It's going to be a trip.
With our code, sending Maya to the tower. It's the exact opposite of what you wanted me to do with me. You think we're gonna lose this fight, don't you?
They are struggling to get this dialogue out on those horses.
Mr. Dory did. He gave his life so that she could escape.
Dory just died and no one gives a fuck. They're all just like,
I just pick up so many walkers.
okay, so what are we doing about the walker herd?
But until tonight, when he can try and draw some more in with that light of his.
We can get in.
Yeah.
Strange danger.
Are they crazy?
He just said stranger danger.
He knows that the only
You're
reason
damn
we
right,
don't
Dwight.
know is power.
Yeah, I don't think they're reading the same tea leaves as you. Come on.
Hey, stay on me!
I'm afraid we're gonna have to ask you to get out of our way. Trying to be someone's right-hand man, doing what you needed to do to protect your own. I get it.
Dwight's like, listen man, it sounds like you have a lot you need to unpack. I don't want to be a part of that.
About what he was doing.
Just get out of our way. Get wrecked, traitor. He's gonna get made fun of back at the tower when they find out that he just like fell off his horse.
We gotta ditch him someplace so that he can't use them. Hey, keep coming! The tower's unguarded at least until dawn.
We only get one shot at this, and we're not ready.
Luciana brought in all those people.
That's it!
Keep coming!
Again, imagine being a passerby hiding in the distance
You followed a
and seeing this one man screaming at a gigantic herd.
Follow you.
Well, we don't move until we make contact with it. I call it an automobile.
I'm so in love with him. It's sickening.
I'm trying to keep us alive here.
I'm trying to show her a reason to stay alive.
Laughing and smiling and making dad jokes.
I hate seeing you happy,
Why?
Dwight.
Because, Dee, we're not gonna have that.
Engineering compartment is starting to leak radiation. We're in the middle of an evacuation.
Navigation charts. What the hell are these?
It's my bag of maps, D.
It's for you.
No.
What?
Okay.
I was gonna make you leave.
Whoa,
That
what
does
are you
not
talking
make it
about?
better.
Dee,
Sure, what does that have to do with me?
I don't want you to turn into the person that you don't want to be.
We've been over this.
She's kind of punishing him for something that he hasn't even done yet. She's like, oh, you're going to turn again. You don't know that. He might be different this time. You haven't convinced he's going to fucking turn evil Dwighty boy again, and you don't know that.
You're thinking about running. We got a half a dozen more Rangers on their way.
Fuck off, man. We're having a family discussion here.
I'm not gonna try and be a better person if you don't even think I can. Pick her up.
To keep the kid safe, but there's two of you. She just put the child down on the floor. She could have gone back and helped him. This show is just it's a cacophony of baffling situations.
I left some folks I cared about once before, and it has never sat right with me. I gotta take care of them all.
I don't think that you would take Strand's deal for yourself.
You still think I'd take it for who? You?
It's complicated.
Why don't you just tell me what's going on, huh? We just found it.
We're hiding there.
We're moving into Teddy's old house.
No, Alicia, is there another way out?
D!
What?
I think I might be pregnant.
That's a good thing.
He's like, I'm gonna go back and get my automobile for her. Or him. He kind of reminds me of like a more sane looking Ryan Gosling. Because I love Ryan Gosling, but he's just a little bit strange looking, do you know what I mean?
Sorry. I haven't looked at it yet.
Maybe you should look at it then. Maybe you should have looked at it before you told him you thought you were pregnant.
You're gonna want to do what's best for her. Even if that means going into Strand's tower. No, all the parts that are gonna make you a great father.
Okay, so why don't we just skip town? We'll just
What
leave.
happened
We will just fuck off to a different state. Strange doesn't own all of America.
You don't get to do this alone, especially when we're in this together. So, Rangers.
That's rough.
No. Oh god, the fact that she didn't check the test, what's gonna happen? Is one of them gonna die before she gets to see the fucking test? Man, he turned into a villain type character over the course of like one episode.
Go get her out. I got a plan.
You want to direct the herd into the underground bunker where Dwight, Sherry and the baby are?
Come on! Come on!
Alright, well. Is he gonna die this episode? I mean, he has been a bad guy for like an episode now, so it's the general runtime that villains get on the show, even though I don't think he's a villain.
Maybe it just wasn't meant to be. You know.
Just because you can't move some rocks, that doesn't mean it's not meant to be. Maybe if she helped you, you might be able to clear the fucking rock pile.
Guys, it's not gonna end like this.
See? There's that little bit of motivation they needed. Why are we mirroring earlier episodes? Didn't Alicia use this weapon here too?
You will do the right thing when the time comes.
How do you know that?
Oh, come on.
Because you're Alicia. It's written into your character.
She's there.
You okay?
She's there.
Yeah, and I'm pregnant. We had a transformative journey through the tunnel.
I gotta do it, Alicia. What Grace asked me to do and get Mo as far away from here as possible.
I thought you said you weren't leaving, dude.
I mean, there's no way out. Okay. I can't do this.
So we are splitting up and he is leaving. I thought he just said that he felt bad about leaving people before, so he's not going to do that again.
I got this.
We're just undoing that whole speech he gave?
So it smells good and...
Oh, Jesus, I love him. He is just a delightful character. It's the Dwight Mobile. Where the fuck is he even going? Did they explain? Because I can't really hear shit today.
Alright, so,
Follow me.
Morgan's like, no, I haven't even fucking paddled away yet and you're leaving already? Okay, bye, I guess. He's just in the background paddling for dear life. I mean, I think it was a better episode than the last few that we've seen. I still think it's a little bit weird and it's a bit odd, the choices that they're making. I think that's the thing with Fear, is that the last few episodes, the choices are just strange. But I guess it's following the same kind of format that we usually follow when we're gearing up for finale, where there's conflict, everyone splits up, and then it's going to be everyone's going to come back together for the last episode or for the finale, whatever. So it's following the formula, and I guess it's setting up nicely now for Madison to come back, because there's only 3 episodes left now of this season, and we know she's coming back this season. They're probably going to keep her for the last episode or the second last one. So yeah, I know that people are excited for her to come back. and since it was announced, there's been a lot of buzz around. But I just hope that that doesn't mean that we're going to push other characters out of the way that we've grown to know and love, like, you know, like Morgan, like characters like that. It's going to be interesting to see where she fits into the story, though, for sure. And you can really start to feel tension this episode, you could feel the tension bubbling. Now, I know we're still 3 episodes off of the finale, but you can start to feel it taking place and taking shape already. So that's it for this week's reaction, you guys. Thank you so much for watching. As always, the link to my Patreon is in the description down below, and my Instagram and Twitter links are down below too if you want to connect and say hello. Thank you so much for watching, and I will talk to you all soon. I can't hear a fucking thing. Seriously, my eardrum has been out of action since Friday. I can't hear anything. I can't tell if I was yelling that entire episode or not. Didn't hear 90% of the dialogue either.